There we go. I'm not anywhere near you because I was busily cleaning up. You know where all the pillars were for the horrific train bridge up to the cliff top?
Yeah.
I was tidying those up a bit.
Incredible.
Live
No,
for
he's
5
hitting hard.
seconds and already sneezing. That's good.
Yeah. Oh god, right. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Are you? I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm at the. I'm at the aluminum factory.
Yeah.
But like I was off on the side.
Yes. There's the train pulling in. I have made my sentiments clear on the side of the building.
I should come out front.
Yep.
Those are on back. You even managed to fit in the improper spelling. I'm very proud of you.
It's the proper spelling. It's the spelling that's consistent with how we name elements. Americans don't call it sodium or potassium or barium. Why
Is that the justification you're going with?
I mean, we can pick this fight for a while if you want.
No. I know when not to fight with a brat.
Brit, not brat.
Same difference in this case.
True. I love how, by the way, when you put a water isolator, when you put a power switch between two wall-mounted things, it looks like it's been strung up. Where are you?
I'm tweeting. Or not tweeting. I am.
Oh, there you are.
By. Yep.
Yeah, this one.
God, it's just a this poor bastard.
Yeah, it's just the right vibe. Anyway, if we ever need to flip that switch, things have gone horribly wrong.
Water isolator.
Yeah, that's the one to cut out the booster pumps for starting the plant up, which I actually think probably we didn't need. Now that I understand how the water flow is actually operating, because like water doesn't quite behave like water, like the simulation isn't perfectly accurate. I think we actually should have just set this up with the minimum amount of pumps, and it would have eventually filled up anyway. But
yeah,
I spent,
especially because we weren't starting it off at full capacity anyway.
yeah, but I spent fucking hours fixing that. Faffing around, turning things on, off and on again. So, ground floor, you saw. First floor takes the...
Alumina solution makes scrap, sends it up.
Yep, alumina solution and coal.
Ah, yeah.
Which, that wasn't too hard to deal with. And then it comes up here, where the scrap gets turned into ingots, notionally. Why are you not making any
they are
ingots at the
happening.
moment? That's short of silica. Great. How is it short of silica?
I mean, I'm seeing ingots come out.
Silica is coming in slowly. I think the silica... So, there is a problem because there are 2 byproduct stages, so the thing can double backlog. And the backlogs can lock one another out. Also, this area is tanking my performance. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I fucking wonder why. It's like we enclosed this for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm running silky smooth, but that's...
Nice. I'm glad to hear it.
We haven't loaded in the fuel generators yet.
Yeah. And then here... This floor
Processing into plate.
This is entirely plate. This is processing less than half the aluminium ingots. This floor. Most of the aluminium ingots are processed on the next floor up. But there is a thing. Because... Whoa. Oh, that's not a safe. That's a wall. There we go. Why are those showing unpowered? Oh, they were never set to do anything. What are they supposed to be doing? They're supposed to be making copper sheet? Maybe? Question mark? What are the other ones doing? Yes, copper sheet. Let's get that sorted. That won't be helping matters any. Although this doesn't really... This isn't part of the explanation for why the plant wasn't working, because this is an appended...
Auxiliary.
Yeah, late stage thing. Because I managed to fit not only the alclad sheet and the casing manufacture in here, but also heatsink manufacture, which was hilarious because we didn't have the heatsink recipe when I was building the factory. So I just had to kind of guess.
Accidentally taking fall damage like a champ.
Yep.
Fell down the floor, and it's like 7 flights up.
Yeah. Don't fall down floors. I was really pleased actually with the staircase design with the like frame, because I didn't like how it was looking so unsupported.
Yeah.
And the frame was a nice way of solving that. Anyway,
I think it still clips into the railing a little, but it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be a problem with this game.
Yeah. Well, part of the problem is that I didn't figure out exactly how this worked with the frame walls. They can place either just inside or just outside the box of each 8 meters
because they can be on either side of the quote block they're attaching to.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that the way to get them to switch was to quote unquote rotate them until I'd built these things, so they're a little bit arbitrary. Anyway, if you come up to the top floor,
I am here.
There is very little to see as yet, but there will be a train station.
Oh, you mean the roof?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm on the top floor. You're on the roof. I was just on the roof.
Yeah. There will be a train station up here. Right over there is where the battery factory will be. That's already basically planned out. And just beyond it are 2 massive holes in the world.
Nice.
One or both of which I'm going to concrete over and use as the site for our new late game central manufacturing plant.
That is guilt-free real estate.
Yep.
That is real estate free of sin.
Yep. And
that is a fucking red-ass forest up there, huh?
Yep. That's the one. If I do the stream where I'm like, I'm going to deforest this zone while I explain what capitalism is, that's where I will be deforesting. Because there's one or two.
You will need a few foundations full of personal storage containers to hold all that material.
Yep. Yeah. There are 1 or 2 deposits up there that might be worth using, but also probably won't be, because actually I'm going to build most of our shit all the way over there, well beyond that ping, because it's flat and open, and there's loads of introductory resource deposits.
Yep, that's the grasslands.
Yep. I love.
God, we are on the verge of the grasslands right here, huh? This is right north of that pond we didn't notice on our first file.
Yep.
And everything.
Yep. All of that is going to be on right at the far south side of the forest is going to be steel foundries, and then various iron and copper works moving in this direction, linked up by train networks. I love when the presents fall into water and they look like these weird little coral plant things. You can see the copper hole down there, and the cereal box that makes all our silica. And I should probably put a jelly pad to jump off the roof onto.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little sick of going up and down these stairs. But also, now that this thing is fucking working, I hope I never have to come in here ever again or think about it ever again. Except I suppose I'll need to go up to the top floor to build the train station.
Yeah, but that's one final solid trip.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's probably only more than one trip, honestly, because one, I'll almost certainly fall off at some point, and two, building train networks is complicated.
Yep.
But it is nice to see the train arrive, and a weird thing, a thing that caught me out a lot, is while the train is unloading, the station stops placing stuff on belts. So every, like, 10 minutes, there's a brief interruption to the aluminium supply because the train's in the station. And I thought that was actually just, like, stalls happening. It's not stalls happening. It's just the game being weird.
I mean, it's the game not wanting to try and process input and output at the same time for train's sake, I guess.
But yeah, anyway, that's aluminium.
This is making me wish we had 4-meter tall fences so we could have fucking every high school anime rooftop ever. And we could do that, but it would be fiddly.
Yeah, you'd have to like stack foundations and then attach the fences to them.
Yep.
Also, like the way I did the stair tops has kind of given the building like cat ears.
Yeah, you did.
More kind of dog ears, but like
box ears.
Yeah, fucking anime gets everywhere. Let's just leave this place before it destroys our performance any further. I need to come up with like comedy names for the aluminium stations as well, and the quartz station.
Where's the nearest body of water to jump into? Right there.
I did put.
I'm not taking the fucking stairs.
I did put a couple of ladders in.
Good.
So you should be able to get out, because I did also wall off the actual shore.
Yep, I saw.
I saw
as I was jumping down.
Set a little high. Do I? Oh yeah, my view distance is still set to ultra. Let's avoid that. It's just like, I just saw the fucking train go past on a bridge that I happen to know is like nearly 1 kilometer away. I don't need that level of rendering right now.
And we still have an extra coal node here, huh?
Yep.
Sure.
There's also a pure iron node completely untouched.
Oh, this, okay, that's extremely funny. I loaded in a chunk of the map, finally.
Uh-huh.
But before I did, it was just, like, it looked like something under the fucking Control DLC that I was playing last night. It was just like, oh, here's a void, and there's some rocks floating in it. Whoops.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, so the premise of the Foundation DLC is that the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation and the material plane, and you have to basically go around unlocking this nail that is holding like the board to the material plane.
Huh.
And you meet the former, who is apparently...
They did bring the former back. It's really good.
Yeah. He talks to you instead of trying to beat the shit out of you.
What does he say? Because I was interested in the former.
He apparently had some sort of quarrel with the board and they kicked him out, but he basically authorizes you, when you go in there, the board is just like, you're gonna need one of these two powers. You're allowed to have one, and you get either the make or unmake abilities. And
interesting.
And then after you do 2 of the 4 like things holding the nail, it's the former is like, hey buddy, I need to talk to you, in like fucked up non-language shit. And it's just like, by the way, you're getting the other power now. And the board's just like, what are you doing? You can't do that. That's illegal.
Jolly good.
But
as it should be. This whole area is so scattered with random fucking bits that I used to climb things. I should really tidy it up at some point.
Anyway, you know how I linked you that video on Control in the haunted house one time? And like on another time I linked you a thing from the same guy about fucking caves?
Oh, were they the same guy? Right, yeah.
Yeah. Guess what the fucking foundation is? It's a giant fucking cave system with like living crystals that try to like fucking impede you.
Dang.
It's so fucking good.
I've got to go back and finish that game myself so I can play some of this shit.
It's so fucking good. I'm so happy with like I was just like, what are they gonna do for this DLC? It doesn't like there doesn't need to be any more of this. And I'm just like, there needed to be more of this.
Yep.
Which is why Control 2 is happening.
Yep. And it looks like we might actually be using all the aluminium now.
Wow.
Because of startup troubles, aluminium got massively backlogged. And like the train doesn't actually transport much more than the factory uses.
But it is filling up via that slim margin. Nice.
I think the third station in sequence is still completely full, completely backlogged. But it looks like the backlog at the first two stations is depleting slowly. So fingers crossed, eventually it will have been worth my while dying as many times as I did falling off shit to build all 3 miners. Because this game's environment design is a fuck. It's like, I guess like 200 plus hours into this save, my take is that Satisfactory isn't actually nearly as hard as something like Factorio. In terms of like the maths and the engineering stuff. But
it's working with
the landscape is so much more to contend with. I think I left a hard drive cooking. I should go and see what
garbage we got.
Yeah. It's alright, we have turbo blend fuel now. We can just do that.
Oh god. It's time. I'm just gonna wade through this radiation field. Because I cannot be fucking bothered.
Yeah, there's so much just random lumps of uranium lying around up there.
Including one at top of the fucking ladder down to the zone I forget the name of. God, This is a snake eater ladder. I want to slide down the ladder button.
Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
No, I want one. I'm not going to try now. Yeah, we look like an actual fucking industry now. And it only took 200 hours.
In the places where buildings are actually finished, as opposed to all the places where I've just left things half done or prototyped.
Yeah. I think probably since we're going to try and keep this save like intact and upgrading and evolving with the times, we should probably come up with some at some point we should sit down and sketch out some build specs for buildings and such.
Yeah, like
we have some reference so I can help instead of you just doing everything on your own forever.
Yeah, I'm working on a draw.io diagram for everything that needs building for the for the end game. And I have a very, very vague schematic of like, these are the actual plants that we need to build.
Yeah.
So I will be able to do that. That is in my plans, but yeah, a little ways to go on that yet, because I'm still like learning how to use draw.
Yeah.
It's not. I actually think it is extremely easy to use by the standards of graphics programs, but it's still a learning curve.
So
what have we got?
Here's a question: are we going to like dismantle this depot a little, because like so much of this is just built for input that is not coming anymore?
I'm slowly running down stocks.
Okay.
Like the plan is.
I just mean the input, because the input is not coming.
Oh, the input could be cleared. Yeah. Okay. Pure Caterium ingot, electric motor which uses. Come back, game. What is that? Electromagnetic control rods for some reason, rather than stators, or the alternate radio control system, which
the reason for the electric motor is A, because like that's a reasonable thing, and also because 7.5 a minute is fucking insane.
But like it's an assembler recipe. You can just build more assemblers.
I know, but like they need to have some reason for you to have electromagnetic control rods. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
electromagnetic
get it.
control rods go into magnetic field generators, which is one of the project parts, which is the only reason we'll be making them.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, I just can't see how the math works out on putting one of those into a motor rather than 2 stators. You already need to make the stators to make the electromagnetic control rods. That just seems like overcomplicating things. I think I'm actually going to go for the Caterium ingot.
Fucked up.
Yeah, very. Reassures herself again that we have turbo blend fuel, and I don't really need to care about anything out of those things. What day is it today? It's the 21st?
Yep.
Give me something good. It's 20 power cells. That's about as good as it gets from the
Oh my god.
I got 25 fix-it tickets as well the other day.
Nice.
Makes up for the fucking coal.
Comical.
Yep.
Rosemi.
Oh,
just
that's
posted
always the start of a good sentence.
Rosemi just posted me, okay, Brain, come up with some ideas for 150k stream. Brain comes up with the most cursed stuff. What does Rosemi think is cursed?
It is very hard to tell, honestly.
Yeah.
What could cursed possibly mean to that girl?
Also, Reimu is supposed to be streaming, but she's not awake, so Lyra just started a Twitter space about it.
Jolly good. I like the idea of that being the equivalent of
The Fubuki poll.
yeah. Okay, we have one of those. I wonder how many wreaths we have. And then 400 bauble clusters. That needs snow and branches and bauble clusters. That needs like loads and loads of baubles, which means we can probably do it because Jesus Christ, there are so many baubles stocked up somewhere. I did set up small iron and copper bauble plants, which have presumably now filled entire.
Great.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Vox and Iron Mouse are flirting. And by that I mean Vox is trying to flirt with Iron Mouse, and I don't know if it's taking.
I mean, given Iron Mouse and voices, I would imagine that Iron Mouse is on the other end of it, dying one way or another.
Yeah, he posted like ready for Freddy with my Google Cardboard. We always go hard in the clan, never rest, always chase the box, and it posted just like a shitty Google Cardboard Photoshop over his face. Iron Mouse went, I need to get me one of those, and he went, I'm not for sale, but I appreciate the offer.
He's pretty good.
She just replied, Vox. That's it.
He's pretty good. Bless his soul. I'm carrying so much more crap than I should be carrying. Why do I have 14 coal?
14 days of Christmas. Oh god. I have a lot of shit from trying to help that I need to convert into biomass.
Oh yeah, that's another problem. It just fucking piles up. Shit won't stop growing.
Yeah. I'm gonna let this craft.
Oh, it's full of poison up here. That's fun.
Always.
Fucking game. When are they going to add an item that's a combined legs and hazmat suit? Just like give me power armor. That's all I want from tiers 9 and 10 is like a full like powered environment suit.
With a jetpack. Just fuck it. Just go for it.
Put it all together. Put it all together.
Let me be Samus Aran, coward. Like, that's what we're asking for. Just make it Metroid Prime, but whoops. We're industrializing now.
Yeah.
Alright, time to put... This is not
Why
the
did I make that out of 3 normal containers rather than 1 industrial? Maybe I just didn't have steel on me at the time or something.
How long ago was it? That's
A
my
while.
question. Oh yeah, no, you... Comedy. Everything is backed up.
Yep. Hopefully that's enough to be going on with.
Honestly, like... Vox Akama is literally, like... Literally translates poorly because it's 2 different languages.
Yep.
But Devil's voice, he should be on Speak with the Devil at some point. Like,
I would expect so.
That's not too far-fetched.
Not at all. And Iron Mouse will have a time. Which is good.
Yeah.
It is good when Iron Mouse has a time.
Yup.
And now I get to go over here and try to remember how to actually climb up to where I left the other thing. Oops. This is another place where I need to enclose things, and in this case I think what I need to do is literally just build over the whole thing.
Yeah.
But also I do want to maybe completely reconfigure the... You remember we built that computer plant up here? Near Cole.
Yeah.
We're now also making crystal oscillators here. And I feel like the resources that are here could probably be better used, because this was all fairly thrown together. Because I didn't want to think about it. And I still don't want to think about it, because electronics are a fuck.
Yep. As fiddly in game as in real life.
Yep. It was only when I was setting up this... Why is this one not fucking finished? What the heck?
Oh.
How...
To be fair, there's still a fuckload in there.
Oh yeah, there's loads, but like... Why? I mean, these were set up at the same time. Why is there a...
Disparity?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Oh, maybe the present thing is overclocked at the other one. It's the only thing I can think of, but it might be.
You could... I think that's probably reasonable to have done.
I just forgot to overclock that one. Whee! Hoppity hop. Here's a place where jumping in the water is possible. Can I remember where the ladder is on the other side? There it is. Okay, I have lots of balls. What do we need to do with the balls?
Throw them away. No. Sorry, wrong answer.
Balls. Yes.
Yes.
British trans healthcare won't even do orchiectomies generally.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's full phalloplasty, it's full vaginoplasty or nothing.
Woof.
Which is stupid because like orchiectomy is like half an hour under local anesthetic and like you're home the same day.
Yeah.
Um,
But knowing that would require knowing things about trans healthcare, and we can't have that.
Yep. Especially not in the UK. Although, like, for a couple of years, there's been a massive, I think this is an assembler recipe, maybe? Is there fix my shit here? No. In that case, it must be Foundry? Question mark? No. The fuck? Where are the Fixmas recipes?
What are we looking to build?
I thought we needed to make a bunch of the, the bauble clusters.
Oh, yeah. Do we even have those unlocked? No, we don't. You can unlock them first.
Right, what do we need in order to unlock them?
Balls. That's on the bottom left.
Ah, yeah, gotcha. There is some
Fixmas power lights. Wow.
I wonder how absurdly large those are going to be.
I mean, they're probably going to be power lines, but they fucking light up.
Okay, now ball clusters. Can you set up a line to make snow and branches?
Oh my god, I was right. We need ornament bundles for it, but... Okay, so what do we need?
So we need... I tell you, you do the snow then, because that's just a tree feeding into a constructor. And I'll figure out what I'm doing with these bauble clusters. I'm going to make them... Where are the fucking Fixmas recipes?
I need iron and copper ball for tree. Where is the Fixmas bullshit?
There's some copper and some iron.
Thank you. I'm just gonna build it right here. I don't give a shit about clearance.
Fixmas ornament bundle. Okay, yes.
Okay.
Go up here where I've got some space to work with. Build it in the middle of the old car park. Actually, I'll go over here.
No, how?
How many of those?
25
That is
a minute.
5 a minute. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need to set up 3 of these and 5 trees. I need fucking tinsel, you piece of shit.
The good news is we do already have the star that we need for the next actual tree tier.
Nice.
I can't remember which box I put it in. So that's my next task.
Do you have any the fucking tinsel on you?
I
branches.
don't, I'm afraid.
Okay.
There is some
My-
lying around somewhere.
Very helpful.
I'm looking for it. Wreaths.
Oh, here's some.
Could
Found
be.
it. And that will get me enough to get, nope.
That's the one I just filled. There's the star. Oh my god, this is so many fucking gifts. What the fuck?
Yep. Okay, I need even more. Cool. Well, whatever. I'll just make a constructor to make one, or make some while I need some.
God, we have 83 fix-it tickets. Keep us in ammo for a while, given that I still haven't made the fucking... I think there's like 70 in the machine as well.
I'm blowing up fucking poison plants.
That's what that was.
Yes. Goodbye, Jojo.
Actual snow. That's right, it makes snow from gifts.
Yep.
Fixmas gift tree. Oh, I don't have the branches. Got them.
Yeah, Yeah.
I have like
more
500
branches.
gifts stacked up here. I can deal with it. Oops.
Yeah, I'm just setting up more fucking. Tree branch. Cap that out. And cap that out.
Oh, fucking god, I ran out of reinforced iron plate.
Yep.
Retro. Fortunately. Big old container full of the stuff right there.
All right, I need to power these. Imagine powering things. No power, only product.
I suppose you can run a business that way if you so desire.
Yeah.
It is kind of freeing to not be worrying about setting up permanent production lines that you want to have running forever.
Yep.
Just fucking let's make a mess. Ornament bundles. One of these we didn't need very many ornament bundles for. But we
Yeah.
did need a lot of snow, maybe? I forget. Yeah, snow and branches. I said that to make snow and then it makes branches, I think. I said it to make the wrong thing. Let's go and correct that.
Yep.
Whoops. Wrong recipe. Select recipe.
I'm actually helping today. Yeah.
No.
It's actually unprecedented that anyone from fucking Niji Sanji got debuted, jailed so hard they straight up can't like announce any of their shit and have to have other people. Ike is getting so fucked over by this nonsense.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yep.
Because we still don't really know what kind of shit posting he'll do.
Yeah, I mean, he's still like streaming,
Yeah.
but
But I mean, there's streaming, and then there's like what Nidgy Yen get up to on Twitter.
yep. What do we need snow for?
The milestone.
Oh, okay. How much do we need?
Hundreds. I think it's 100 snow and 500 branches.
Okay, well, I'm making snow, I guess. I'll set up snow stuff because I'm about to set up a 5th tree. Well, once I
Nice.
get the branches for it.
Okay, I'm shuffling our accumulated presents into
Okay.
a mix of snow and trees. That gets us the recipe for wreaths, and then we can do the star on the tree tier.
Yeah. Yeah, and
presents.
like I remember last year I ended up being the one who did this, and
Yeah.
I looked up like a really compact build layout, and it's just like, this is really cool, but also the fact that I need a build layout to deal with this fucking production line sucks ass.
Yeah.
But
Merry Christmas. Build a fucking factory.
yeah.
At least none of this stuff has byproducts. That'll be in the final game, like 1.0 will be like, yeah, 1.0 Christmas will be, we added a Christmas thing that's got a byproduct.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts or something. That has to be converted into biomass and burnt.
Yep.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Can I be asked climbing this tree to get the fucking...
Oh my god.
Look at how isolated this tree is, and the presents managed to fall right on top of it.
Jesus. Christ.
Fucking stuck up there in the middle of nowhere.
Anyway, my idea is they're gonna add another tier of Christmas where you had to use the particle accelerator or the hadron collider to extract the goodwill from something, and it produces coal as a byproduct.
That would be cute, actually.
And you just burn the coal. It's like, fuck it. It's coal.
I mean, having coal actually as a byproduct of something would potentially be broken because it would make it so much easier
It would be for
to make...
Christmas.
Yeah, but even like
That's the Christmas spirit, baby.
immediately process it all into gunpowder.
Yep. That's the Christmas spirit, baby.
Here's the thing that, like, so Game Study Buddies, the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're
The
not the
Homestuck
host.
podcast.
I mean, actually, not talking about the Homestuck podcast for once. They did an episode on like a book about children's play as their latest episode. Really interesting episode, lots of cool stuff in there. But it's written by a British author, and it's like he's done this study on his own kids in that weird way that like academics who study children have this weird habit of just using their children as experimental subjects, because that's not
because
weird
they can't because they can't be fucking bothered to actually get permission from other parents to do things because they have this reputation, so it's just kind of like a negative feedback loop.
Yeah, but anyway, there's a story in it of like the kids, you know, in one of the like things he's writing an observation of, the kids, they're at a farm, and there's a tractor parked up outside the farm, and the kids get on the tractor and start playing, like, let's pretend Grand Theft Auto. So they like pretend to do a drive-by shooting from a tractor.
That's hilarious, honestly.
that was my thought. But then like they were talking on the thing about like this is definitely a British thing because if you did this in America, it would not be okay to like.
No.
And
What
it's
the
like
fuck?
this is because I played like that as a kid, right? I can remember
Yeah.
doing stuff like that, and hey bird, thanks for coming by for this anecdote. And and the thing is that when I was playing like that as a kid, I would have thought of it as a kind of like an American thing to do, basically.
Yeah, no, like that's a very American thing to do. That what? I'm so confused.
Because like the way they framed it on the cast was like kids who did this in America would be like prevented or like told off for it because of like the scale of the gun violence problem in the US, I guess.
Nah. The gun violence problem is probably not the first problem that would come up with that. Like I would think probably like gun violence, whatever. If you're around a tractor, you're probably not in a family where like guns are frowned upon.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that was my first thought, was like that's a weird takeaway.
Anyway, yeah, that was an interesting episode. And then it reminded me of something, which was like the moment that I knew I was no longer a child, that I was definitely like a teenager now. I was playing like some sort of shooting each other kind of let's pretend game. Like where I lived as a teen, was on a little road that was set back from the main road, but in front was this kind of scrub grass patch, and we'd play all sorts of stuff on there. And one day I was running around playing like toy guns and like pointing toy guns at friends and stuff, and a police car pulled up and stopped us and said like, you can't be playing with toy guns because you might get reported. I was like, that's changed. I clearly am now no longer so young that that would not be seen as threatening.
Yeah. Hell of a wake-up call.
Yeah, this was like a year or two after 9/11 at most. So, like,
yeah.
there was a climate of more fear in the air, but also, Bird, tractors aren't that slow when they really get going.
Most speeds a kid would be playing them on.
Well, I mean,
on
these were kids on a stationary tractor. By the way, you didn't connect this the merger here to the splitter.
No, I know. I haven't set everything up yet.
Oh,
Good
sorry.
grief.
I have now.
You're ruining my mise en place. I also haven't hooked up the machines. They don't do anything. Shocking truth.
Sorry, I saw a backed up production line and immediately thought I need to troubleshoot this because IME Factory has me twitchy.
Yeah.
How are we doing on the milestone now?
That should be all of them going. Yeah. Okay, now we're producing 30 a minute.
Cool.
30 snow, specifically.
Can we switch that over to branches?
Fucking, I just told you I was setting stuff up for snow. And you decided to make your own snow shit anyway. What are you doing, woman?
It's just we need more branches. A couple of things producing branches up here, but they're not being fueled by trees. I suppose I can go and add
fuel
some
them
trees.
with trees then.
I didn't have the branches to make the trees.
We'll wait 3 minutes. This will fill up with enough snow that we can turn the thing, and I'll put branches in then. Goodness. I'll have to rearrange shit.
Oh, fuck me. These have...
Unless you're willing to fork over 9 power shards.
I can genuinely spare 9 power shards. In fact, if you go to the
Hub.
yeah, either the chest in the hub or the one just past it has a bunch of power shards in it. You can use.
21. Okay. Okay, well, you have been spared this day. For the power shards, show mercy to my fucking patience for setting this up.
Driving the gator? What's a gator?
I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna exit and come back so I get less lag. Because I'm getting a little laggy from having the aluminum factory in memory, I guess.
Yeah, I hope that they managed to sort out that accumulating
Particular issue, yeah.
Oh, like a kind of quad bike type thing. I see.
Little ATV.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fun.
I'm too much of a baby bitch to have ever gotten on one, but
I've only ridden little ones, not like the actual kind of industrial ones, which can be pretty hairy.
I didn't even get on any of those because I was too busy being a little dweebus inside. Oh right. There's gonna be there's gonna be a tier where we can make snowballs.
Yep. I think we possibly already can, but we need to like use the resources for other things.
No, it's further down.
Is it? Okay. How many fucking branches does a tree have? Oh, 100.
Weird Zen koans coming out of this shit.
So, like, when the hype all got started about if we just plant 2 trillion trees, then we can stop global warming or whatever. A friend of mine read somewhere the statistic that, because obviously it's not really the number of trees that matters, it's the number of leaves or the amount of leaf area. And somebody had done the maths to generate like the number of leaves that were needed.
Incredible.
And they had the stat, I can't remember what it was now, but they had the stat for like, it's the number of leaves that you need to recycle all the CO2 breathed out by a human being at pace.
I'm migrating all of these constructors to branches now because we have 100 snow, and they're all going at 250%. So we are going to be making a fair amount.
That's good.
75 a minute, or yeah, total.
Okay. $15 gifts a minute. I do that. And
Yep.
go up to there. And that and go up to there. All my spare gifts, pardon me, can go in here to make a little bit extra snow. And then we get snow dispensers, and I don't know what they do, but
They make snow like light, like they're lights, but for snow. They make a little poof and there's snow.
Ah, right. So they're like kind of movie set snow machines.
Yeah, I think so.
Cute.
Yeah. I'm going to deposit the snow directly in front of the computer.
Okie
Blorp. It's snow.
God, that looks miserable.
Yep. It's the wet slushy kind, like it says in its item description.
That looks like British snow, that does.
Yeah.
There's the star, which kind of needs to be better lit than this to look good. The only other things that we need to research are the fucking tail end of the quartz tree. Oh, I could go and... Oh, they could all be finished off now. If I just make some extra beacons.
Yeah, probably. Then we can place...
Oh, no, we haven't finished
radar.
Caterium either, because Caterium needs more expensive stuff.
Yeah. Well, we could get radar towers and make a giant fuck-off map circle.
Yeah. Or I could, like, just explore the map.
Yeah, but that's less fun than having one thing that just goes whoop, whoop, whoop.
They are pretty impressive. It would be nice to be able to place them instead of being limited to the observation towers, which aren't tall enough.
Yep.
One thing I should be careful of, though, is... Yeah, the research times on these are too long. But I will try to remember to do that off stream.
Yeah.
You're right, we should dismantle a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah. I was just looking at it like, okay, this is all infrastructure for a structure that does not function
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my thing now filling up with enormous quantities of fuel, yes. Joy. This system was clever, but it's not nearly as clever as the new one I designed.
Slightly less frame rate destroying though.
Slightly less.
This wire is backed the fuck up.
Yep. Nothing's being produced at the other end of it. It's just that nothing's being produced at either end of it, actually.
Yeah, no, it's just been stalled. Because the rotor hasn't come in to make a motor in an eternity.
Doing all of that elsewhere.
Yep. I wholly respect the factory designs that are like, I'm gonna bus everything to one spot and make everything there, but also
it's actually incredibly impractical
nightmare.
unless you are prepared to I really want them to add just some super basic logic gate type stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I could just have a sensor that would trigger emitting one item from a crate every time it's pinged. The whole master bus manufacturer situation could be vastly improved.
Yep.
I don't understand why they haven't done that, because it's literally like simple stuff to program.
Minecraft can do that.
Yeah. Like Factory Town has that. Factory Town has complex logic. I don't know what you're supposed to use it for.
I don't even know what Factory Town is.
It's a factorial, like, basically. But with the thing I like about Factory Town is you're not playing through an avatar. It's more like a kind of conventional RTS. Like it's top down. You're not limited by where you're standing or anything.
So it's a factory god sim, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And it is extremely like a factory town as well. You build the factories that make all the shit for your workers.
I also like how, like, most of these aisles we could probably just delete the back 2/3 of because nothing is getting back
Yeah.
here, and nothing ever got back here.
Yeah. One of the signs up there is like aluminium brackets eventually. Where is it?
Fucking you sweet summer child of 60 hours whence.
Yeah.
You buffoon.
I'm pretty sure that was built closer to 60 hours into the save than 60 hours ago.
God, it has been that long.
And horrifically, 60 hours ago is almost 100 hours after 60 hours into the save.
Yeah, no, this has been a nightmare.
Oh god. I mean, I procrastinated a lot. I procrastinated on computers and I procrastinated really badly on aluminium because it's fucking scary.
Justifiably, but also, like, holy shit, you did it. Congratulations on aluminum. Round 2. We did it again, but better.
Yeah. Go back to our old save and see what the scale, see how much bauxite is going into our aluminium plant on that file. Because I know that
I could probably do that
minimal.
right now. Huh?
I remember it was super minimal. I can't remember.
It was also before the rework, so like the entire thing's busted.
Yes.
Let's go look at it right now, actually.
Suddenly I have a frame rate again.
Shocking. Okay, load, Ymir Forest. Play duration 112 hours.
Peanuts.
We only got to fucking 46 hours on facade. That tracks. Ooh, Stardew Valley update.
Huh.
1.5.6. Just a bunch of little updates. Let me reload my snowball. Alright, I really want to build another one of these fucking train trees. It's so fucking cool.
Train tree?
It's so, you know how I needed to get a train up high, so I just built a pillar of foundation or like walls up and then sent out branches of foundation and spiraled a train track up that.
Yeah, that was really
I
good.
want to do that again. Yeah.
I might get you to if there's a place where we need to do like vertical transit by train on the rail network, I'll let you know.
And then there's no quicker way to get up the fucking thing than just taking the fucking train because the hypertube broke.
Yep.
We haven't fucked with hypertubes at all.
Yeah, I probably should put in a hypertube between here and aluminium, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like the way over the mountain is not the only way between the two. It's just that the other routes all go either over deadly drops or through deadly amounts of poison.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The new foliage for this fucking save completely ruined everything.
Yep, I can well imagine. That one's empty. That one's empty.
I do like the kind of tube with a train on top situation I had going. I was mimicking that in our facade file as well, but
Yeah.
that was Pillars in the Desert, which was a different cataclysmic mess of a build.
Yeah, the Pillars in the Desert was good. I'm never starting another file. Whenever the time comes to start a new game again, I'm never coming back to this northern coastal biome. Like,
yeah.
The cliffs separating this from everywhere else are just too fucking annoying.
Yeah. Do I have a jetpack on me? I do not. Okay, well. Double ramp, 8 meters.
Oops. Ah, my inventory is full.
Alright,
Don't really
let's
anywhere
see.
to put any of this stuff.
Oh, I don't have snowballs equipped. I have tidal equipped.
You have what equipped?
I have tidal equipped. I have a broken item that functions as a snowball, I guess.
Ah.
Okay, so, oh my god. So here is... Oh, Jesus. Here is one water extractor. Filling a bauxite refinement that is also broken. Oh man. This sucks ass.
Oh?
I'm just looking at this. This is a minor Mark 1 on a normal bauxite.
Oh
We have
man.
we have one refinery leading into one refinery leading into two fluid buffers leading into a fucking foundry.
I mean, there wasn't a huge amount to use aluminium for back in Update 3. Like,
Yeah, but also we just gave up.
yeah. Right, it's milestone time.
And then stopped playing forever.
Oh, research.
Anyway.
It's snowing. Right. What's the recipe for wreaths? Fix some shit be down here. It is branches and bulbul clusters. Okay, good. That can be relatively easily set up here. Because the bulbul cluster machines face the ones that are making branches. Just here. Okay, so this will be an assembly job.
Fucking fix it tip number 3.
Oh?
Are you feeling stuck? Are you lost? Is the entire world against you? Inform Ada so you can replace your brains and reward center. Please. Please. This is a dystopia I can get behind. Just fucking let me out. This is too real.
Okay. 15 branches a minute. How much are these making? Is it making 15 a minute? How convenient.
Yup.
Where does that want to come to? That wants to come to there. Huppity hup.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The
Oh.
premium Fixmas skins cost 1 star each.
Jesus
apply.
Christ. That is rude.
But also, what if you want to have your drones all blinged out all year long?
We don't even fucking have any drones.
I know, but like also
Although once I've built
factory cart, truck, and drone skins. Oh my god. Okay.
how much are these taking? It's taking 6 a minute, so this won't quite be enough. Where's the nearest thingy that's got spare capacity? There we go. Oh god, that's not going to make a huge number of just keep that, make more branches.
So is my little corner full of branch making just gonna stay there, not gonna use for anything?
I mean, like, I will, like, make more branches, but we did, like, spend most of them to clear the milestone, so.
Yeah, alright. I'm just saying, like, I just have a little nook making a shit ton of branches for no reason. Alright.
That's the wrong recipe. It wants to be this recipe. And 6. Tries to keep the brain working. Merger. Only Tuesday, and I've already had to leave the house too much this week.
Some mood. I had to make like 3 phone calls this morning. I'm tired of it.
Oh. Yes, I at least haven't had to make any phone calls, although I did have to receive a phone call today. Tell me the nice man from the gas company wasn't going to come and sort my boiler out.
This copper sheet container has fuel in it.
Oh yeah,
Something has gone wrong.
I was clearing some other stuff up around here, and it left me with fuel in my inventory. I was like, "Fuck, do I do with this?"
You left it on the nearest shelf like the shittiest customer.
Yep.
To be fair, it is your store. Whatever. I'm trying to think of things I can do for my FF6 stream. And I think the obvious one is I name characters after people in chat.
Yeah, that's a good start.
And also media share is going to be on and fairly cheap.
What is that? Is it like a system to let people force you to watch clips of stuff?
Yeah, basically it's like a media queue that you can tip to put your stuff into, or not if you want. You can have a free media queue, but like basically you could just let people feed YouTube videos in.
God. It's braver than I'd be.
Hey, I'm getting paid for it. I'm gonna be there all fucking day anyway.
What's the most cursed thing I can think of to send you?
$3 and a bad YouTube video.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna just like rip the maximum time off of it and be like, if you want to donate for like a long thing, we can watch, but you're gonna pay me for it. I wanted to make it like a minute or $1 a minute, but like it's per second. So max paid request duration 60 minutes, sure.
Why are you stuck? Oh, you're not stuck. That's just the game being weird. Okay. How many ornament bundles do I have? 100 and... Oh no, I got the 200. Is it 200 I needed?
Anyway,
Might be 400.
I am deeply assured that no one's going to send me anything because I doubt many people are going to show up. But
I'm sure we can find something to send you.
I mean, I'm already going to inflict 7 hours of fireplace noises on myself on Friday. And gentle harp music.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I think I might drink on stream.
Fuck it. Merry fucking Christmas.
I have a bottle of fruit cider that I have had sitting around for like a year. Just not used.
I'm not a drinky sort. I kind of want to change that, try some cocktails of assorted sorts, but you know, I don't go out, so I can't make my own purchasing decisions, and I'm broke besides, so.
Yeah. There's something deliciously dystopian about the rows of Christmas trees just churning out presents. It's like, yes, this is the vibe.
Metaphors are hard. .png. Capitalism. Get off the road, asshole! Stupid gifts.
Oh dear, my poor brain.
I'm saving my brain power for doing 14 raids later.
Have fun with that.
I will try my best. It will be pandemonium because that's the name of the raid series.
And also because it's a new raid.
Yup.
When did it unlock today?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like 3 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah, I couldn't.
And you're pugging
be
it as
awake.
well.
Yeah. Well, I got one. I got one friend who was going to tank it, and I was just like, "Yes, I'm going to play this as DPS." He's just like, "Thank fuck, at least one DPS will know how to play." And I was just like, "You're tanking this, right?" And he was just like, "Obviously." And I'm like, "Thank God, at least one tank will know how to play."
Yeah, I haven't often done day one raids in an MMO, but oh, don't jump down there because you missed the slide. There we go.
Yeah, the problem is like we've kind of, so for a stretch of time, the only people at level cap were tryhards who were in early access or at least very early in and dealt with the queues. So like there was a certain level of at least proficiency and effort involved.
Yeah,
but
people.
we've kind of
these are the kind of people who were reading class guides and stuff.
Yeah, these are the sort of people who care, and that we're slowly drifting out of that sweet spot.
Yep.
Just like it yeah.
Reaching.
This is a complaint I have consistently, but like, so regen healers, a thing you don't do typically if you're a good regen healer is you don't fucking pre-regen when a tank is about to pull, because it'll tick the regen right as they pull aggro, immediately give you aggro, and you'll get slapped. And I ran a dungeon with someone earlier this morning who had just like who was a white mage, which is a regen healer, and they threw out regen before every single pull we did and got slapped to death nearly twice.
God.
I'm just like, no. Like, I literally have a macro on tanks that I use to turn off pregen and tell the fucking healer not to do that, because it's so fucking frustrating trying to deal with that. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fucking pet peeves.
Yeah,
Okay.
WoW, by the time I was playing WoW, healer aggro wasn't really a thing.
It's not really now, because usually tanks are good at it, but sometimes when you do, like, I'm gonna pregen before the first of like 3 parts to this pull, and the tank doesn't get aggro cleanly, you're gonna get slaps. It's no
Yeah.
good.
Can I make this jump? No. Club his
Also,
face on a rock.
we also maybe said this, the addition of asphalt has added so much to this fucking game's aesthetic, like
Yeah.
being familiar.
Yeah, now I just need to actually arrange to make color cartridges and paint like dotted lines on the asphalt.
Yup. And actually buy the patterns. Do you want me to just buy the patterns? We have a fuck ton of tickets.
Yeah, you might as well lay there.
83. Good lord. Okay.
It's only like
Customizer. Cart.
that'll also make it easier if in future I want to graffiti the sides of more buildings with insults against the contents of those buildings.
I just spent 26 tickets.
That's fine. I've spent more than that buying ammo for the gun because I can't be bothered to set up a fucking ammo factory.
That should be your next project, as a cool off before the computers.
No, my next project is the batteries, which I have a very silly idea for that I'm not spoiling.
Okay, that's fine. It will probably be a while, and you will probably have completed the batteries and moved on to something bigger and dumber by the next time we stream this. Because
Probably.
New Year and...
I mean, bigger and dumber is just like the entire final project, where. So what I've basically done is I've got this chart that I'm working on will allow me to trace the maths back, so I can look at it and it's like, well, we want to be generating 1 a minute of each of these project parts. What do I need to be doing all the way back to raw materials to produce the stuff for that?
So you're doing hard work that someone's already done in putting together a satisfactorycalculator.com.
Yeah, but like this way I can see, I put in, I forget, I think I put nuclear pasta into the calculator that's on there, and the chart was so big as to be completely incomprehensible.
Yeah,
Like,
but also...
it's an impressive tool, and I love it, but also I can't fucking read it.
Yep.
I can't get on this ladder. There we go. What I was doing over here was setting up more of these. It may be being scruffy, but I will not stand to have misaligned assemblers.
Yeah.
That would look unprofessional.
Can't have that.
Not in my video game.
Thanks for the copper ore, buddy. We're gonna throw it away. We have so much garbage just lying in personal storage containers. Holy shit.
Yep. Have you seen this big stack of steel stuff here that I've got from
Yes,
dismantling
I saw.
all those containers? It's like, what else am I supposed to do with it?
Yeah. I kind of wish there was a bigger personal storage box. Like, I get the point is that they're not supposed to outclass big proper things, but also like let them. They're not automatable. Just let me have bigger boxes, please.
Why is that one not working? Oh, because I didn't fucking connect that. Right. Oh, actually, a thing I can do while we wait. Tidy up some of the
Also,
old
this
road
is
network.
just me being extremely fucking petty. Why are personal storage boxes 3 rows of 8 and 1 extra spot? Ah, come on.
It was such hard fucking work to build this diagonal road. And now I'm just removing it. Sad. Also, there's one random iron ore just down there on the floor. I think that's iron ore.
Entirely likely I just picked something up and then threw it away instead of deleting it. Because that's the kind of brain space this game invokes in me when I'm the client brain is so intense. I have no other way to explain it.
Retroactively applying that as an excuse to every like weird or stupid thing I did while we were playing on other files. Whoops. Some of those are things I don't want to delete. So far, there's only been once where I actually, like, accidentally deactivated an entire factory by a misclick within a mass delete. Just accidentally caught a main power cable for something.
I kind of want to recreate the pillars in the desert on this save. Especially now that we have a 45-degree angle option.
Of course you do.
I mean, it looked fucking amazing. You can't deny that.
It did, but we're not going to build anything in the desert. Probably.
Yet.
That's for our 7.0 save when they add the story in.
Yep.
We have to start over.
No, don't say that.
At least I'm hopeful enough to think that we'll get one more patch's worth of play out of this file. What should I do about this power routing actually? I can't wait for the fucking wreaths to be off the fucking power poles. I just do not like how it looks.
Oh yeah. You probably saw, but they upped the polygon count on the Charlene grapes in 14,
Yeah.
and everyone is mourning the loss of polygon grapes.
The polygon grapes were good. Fucking Twitter nerds complaining on things about which they know nothing.
No, people weren't fans were not complaining. They were teasing but it was like an actual technical issue apparently where it was unnecessarily getting level of detail called to save
Okay.
server memory space, and it's just like, well,
Rip.
that's extremely funny. Goodbye. They nerfed the grapes.
That is connected to our grid. Horrifically, we're down to only 3,000 megawatts of overhead.
Wow, that's a whole nother aluminum factory. Time to set up another one.
Fuck you, no. If you want to set up another aluminium factory, you can fucking do it.
Yeah, sure. Leave your computer running Satisfactory all night. I'll rejoin like a dozen times. So it stops lagging every time I look east.
I mean, have you noticed how much of the time my computer is fucking running this game anyway?
Yes, I have.
Hi, my name is Ethan. I have an unhealthy relationship with this video game.
Not as unhealthy as fucking your country's relationship with women. I hate the world. Merry Christmas.
Wait, what? What particularly has happened with the country's relationship with women?
Your fucking work going, hey, you're trans, bye, get out of here. And
Oh, that.
all
Yes.
the shit. You fucking blanked it out from too much Satisfactory. That immediately didn't come to mind.
You said women rather than trans people.
I mean, the Brits have had issues with women too.
Yes, this is very true. I'm not denying that. I was just like, why that particular come to mind?
Because trans women are women, and that's been the issue.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Why did that happen?
Because I fucking disconnected some shit because we have a zillion fucking... We had a zillion power things over here that were not doing anything, and we need to fucking clean them up.
Right, okay. So it isn't actually the main grid shutting down, it's just...
No, it probably is. I'm just like trying to get this fucking shit sorted.
Somewhere...
Yeah, no, it's the main grid.
A major connection is shut down, yeah.
Sorry, there were like 17 fucking power poles just huddled around these fucking biomass generators, and it was driving me insane. So I cut them, and we connected them, and now it won't start back up again because we need to clean... We need to turn off probably some of the production until we get it running again.
I'm looking at so some part of the grid here has 11.5 gigawatts of production and only 3 gigawatts of consumption.
Okay.
So that means that I would guess the northern coal is offline? That be about right? Yeah, because there's 3 gigawatts of power coming from up there.
Okay.
But oh, let me just go and see whether any shit's offline, like the main storage bus or whatever. Do we have power here? No, okay. Oh god, what's the power routing now? This stuff's offline as well.
We need to check out the fuel generator stuff.
pretty sure all the fuel generation is still online.
Well, I'll go check. As best I can with the fucking lag.
Mm-hmm. Right, so this has a max consumption of 9,000, which is most of our consumption.
Hold on.
Hmm?
I'm checking some stuff. That's still on. Yep.
Right, that should now be on.
Except it's not. Now it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There, one of these, because of this nightmare snarl of fucking biomass conversion into biofuel, was obfuscating the tether that we had from the power generation to the central fucking snarl of fucking nightmare wires that I cut. Because there were, no joke, 7 power poles sitting right next to these fucking biomass generators.
Which we should, I mean, we should clean those biomass generators up as well, honestly.
Yes. I'm just going to get rid of them. This is only connected to them, so I will delete it. Okay.
Bonk. Ah, bollocks. Fell in a hole.
Yep. Hello, doggo. What do you have for me? Meat. Okay. That is the most reasonable thing you brought me.
Yep.
Not pleasant, but reasonable.
That's one way of putting it, I suppose.
I don't know where you got it, because you're not getting out, but you know. Oh, these. Oh my fucking god. The storage container is backed up. We have so much solid biofuel.
Yep. I am going to chainsaw a forest at some point, so...
Good.
Yep. Here, figure, yes.
We are 3 weeks out from Monster Hunter Rise.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
I think that's enough to do the next milestone. I tell you what, one thing I'll do off stream in the interim. Oh shit, it's 200 wreaths. Ugh.
That was a noise.
Yep. I will actually rationalize the power network so that none of it is contingent on any of the stuff that's happening in this area.
Yeah.
And I actually know where it all fucking goes.
Yeah, I would also... I would say it would be nice if we could isolate each of the generators in their own loop so we could, like, try and sort out power consumption and then just throw switches. But I think that
It
that could
might
have
be a
mixed
bit
results.
difficult at this point.
Yeah.
Would require a lot of backtracing. One thing that is going to be true, I think, the way things are going, is that all our power generation is going to be this side of the mountains. And all
Wow, that's a fucking mountain. I just look over there and go, wow, that's a mountain in the distance. That's fucked up.
Wait, where are you?
I ain't even. I'm just looking west. There's a fucking mountain there. Like an actual mountain in the horizon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't even parse that.
Yeah, there's some wild scenery down in that direction, actually.
Yeah.
If you go south past, past where all our oil plants are.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was an easier way to, like, I don't know, like segment the world, because like I think it would be nice if I could just like borrow the save and go make shit in the desert and then like update your save when I get done with it. But I think that's probably like a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah. Presumably it'd be possible to do with save editing somehow, but like I wouldn't want to be the one who had to build the tool.
Yeah. I think Satisfactory Calculator has some futsy way to do that. Got it. Yeah. There's some way you can copy paste buildings, but I don't know that it would work across save games like that.
Yeah. Okay. What rate am I actually making these things at? Given that I need to make basically another 100. 3 each, making 6 a minute. No, 3, yeah. Total of 6 a minute. 100 divided by 6 is less than 20. So, that's okay. So 16 to 17 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I think what happened with the power is I readjusted where the connection ran. So that it ended up running through where you were deleting connections.
Yeah.
Carefully uses the delete tool. Oops. Less carefully uses the delete tool. Just going to leave the middle bridge segments of this road standing as a monument. And then I can plug this hole. God, that's how weird this session has been. I've only just now switched my build mode to Zoop. After an hour and a quarter, after an hour and 3/4.
Yeah, it's been one of those days.
Yeah.
We should move our fucking hub.
We
Holy
should
shit.
move our fucking hub. Also the MAM.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna pick up all the Fixmas shit and the MAM and the hub. I don't have this fucking space for this shit. Move the fucking steel out of my inventory. Where do we want to put the hub?
I have a spot in mind. I will go and
Okay.
lay some foundations.
Okay, I will also pick up the awesome shop.
Yep.
But none of these are quote hub parts, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that was the thing I was going to do here. Yes.
Yeah, I think probably I'm gonna end up playing more Minecraft than Satisfactory anytime soon.
Fair.
Although I don't know what I want to fucking do.
Yeah.
I've been having weird Final Fantasy brain moments because Old Charlian, the music reminds me of Oceanside or the fucking port town in Nier.
Huh.
And but the actual layout reminds me of fucking it's Palmacosta from Tales of Symphonia. And that's not a name that you will probably immediately pick up on, but it's the one fucking port town you get to after taking the fishing boat really early in the game. Like it's right after you meet Sheena for the first time.
Oh god, you like. So there's a desert town, right?
Yeah.
And then you cross some mountains, and that's where you meet Sheena, and it's just after that.
Yeah, and then you go to a fishing town and they're just like, well, fucking, we got some shit going on. And you kill an X-Sphere monster. And they're
Yeah,
like, thanks for helping. And then
It's
you
in
go
like
to
the town
Palmacosta.
hall or something.
No, that's after. That's in
Okay.
Palmacosta.
Right, yeah. That's the one that I'm remembering.
Yeah. I want to play Tales of Symphonia. What the fuck? It's been like 6 years.
It's a good game.
It is. And I have it on Steam. I don't know if the PC port's any good, but I got it.
The PC port is famously not very good.
They've fixed it since. I believe in the modders.
I still have my PS3 version, although like PS3 is not the good version.
I do too, but it would involve getting my PS3 out.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that save does have 100% treasure chest titles, so
Jesus.
it's impossible to say whether it's good or bad.
That's one way of putting it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have laid out a foundation on which hub-like things can be put. On the opposite side of the lake.
Yeah, I see that.
It's scenic.
Yeah, it's also gonna be weird getting used to it.
Yep. God, I'm so fucking proud of this bridge.
It's really good. Like that alone would probably be really solid for the showcase.
Yeah. I want to see if I can like find an angle where I can see both bridges. I suspect I'd have to be like up an observation tower or two.
Yeah.
The angles are wrong from down here.
Yep.
Also, the best spot that does exist is right next to a Summers loop, so I have to put up with Ada fucking yammering at me all the time.
Or just pick the fucking thing up.
No! Leave them all where they are. Troll Ada by not doing what she wants. Yeah, too much of the other bridge is going to be hidden by this one from here.
Yeah.
Need to be like,
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
oh, here might work, actually. I should go and delete the, like, comedy bridge from early in the save.
Yeah. Is this spot right here that's like not connected to anything but has a power pole on it where
Yep.
you were thinking for the hub? Okay.
Just,
Yep.
I leave it to you to
Okay,
choose
special.
orientation.
Gay. It's been chosen. Okay, where's my fucking organization lookout tower? The hub is just like a little too big to be
Yeah.
conveniently placed.
I love the idea of the engineer just keeping like a pocket lookout tower. That's like, oh shit, I need to position some stuff properly. Pulls out like a Dragon Ball capsule and tosses it, and phoom,
Yeah.
20-meter observation tower.
I do want it one further back. Ma'am. That is pointed the right way, right? Nope.
Nope.
Incorrect.
All the way around.
There we go.
Oh, the fucking biomass burners have exclamation marks on them.
Yeah.
That's helpful, video game. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Nice.
There's a
We're at
minigame in here.
69% on the Fixmas holiday event.
There's a mini game in here, by the way.
A what?
A mini game.
Oh, in the...
Yeah.
What?
I know. Up.
That's not good.
I'm real bad at it.
Yeah, same.
Alright.
Can you rotate pieces?
No, I don't think so.
Fuck.
Yep.
This is horrendous.
Yes. A Kellogg strike worked.
Huzzah.
Oh no, we have to cancel Leroy now, unfortunately.
Oh. What's he done this time?
Look in Discord. That's a fire take if ever I've heard one. Which can be evidenced by Thyre agreeing with it in the replies.
Oh man. Rip. Time to take the DGC archives down.
Yep. My God. Oh no. Oh, Lyra, please.
What? She's not agreeing with Leroy, is she?
No. But she has made the hashtag for sharing comments and thoughts about the voice packs for a Wiwa pack.
Oh god.
Ugh. Ugh. This day is full of travesties.
Yep.
It was going so well, too.
Was it?
Narrator voice. It was not going well. It just got worse.
I was gonna say.
I was being helpful and satisfactory. That was an omen of bad things to come.
Oh god, have we made enough fucking wreaths yet? In a very few contexts, I think wreaths are one of the nicest forms of Christmas decoration.
Yeah.
And in all of the contexts, I think they look awful. Why have these stopped manufacturing things? Because we ran out of raw materials! Yay!
Nice.
I forgot that I was bringing in the raw materials for this by hand. God damn.
That's the problem with temporary production lines. Sometimes you're just like, okay, I'll just do this by hand. And then like 15 minutes later, you're just like, fuck, I have to do this by hand.
Yep. Still, we're getting closer to the saving of Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm throwing out this bauxite that's just sitting in the fucking box.
Yes.
Raw bauxite has no point anymore.
Yep. Good fucking riddance.
Name of this fucking raw sulfur, go away. Petroleum coke, goodbye. So much of this is just, we needed to hold on to this for research purposes, and now we don't.
Yep. Because it definitely isn't enough of the substances to actually do any kind of production with.
Yep.
Unlike silica, which we are completely fucking drowning in.
That's the reason why everything you can make with silica and alternate recipes is cheap X.
Yeah.
Just no need for that much of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. It's good that it's useful for all the glass building materials, but also I don't build that much.
Yup. And if we do, it's usually not, you know, glass, because we want to hide things to save frames.
I think it still culls pretty vigorously behind glass, actually, but
Still.
because the glass has a pretty strong filter on it. But
It's still not as absolute as just all
concrete,
wall.
Yeah.
Ooh, Horizon Forbidden West is coming out on February 18th.
God, I has complicated feelings about Horizon on stream again.
Yeah.
Plot of that game sure did go some places before I had to stop playing it.
I want to see where the plot of that thing goes. I own it on PC and I was gonna play it. Well, I'm gonna play it. It's on my fucking backlog. I know.
What's the total count of games that are on there?
Since revisions, let me go check. So, the Forbidden Archives of Lexi Descalier. The console section reaches down to row 332.
Jesus
The PC
Christ.
the PC section reaches down to 268.
Jesus Christ. 600 fucking video games.
Yeah. Some of those are gonna be like actual games, and some of those are gonna be like really brisk experiences.
Even still.
Yup. No more video games until I clear some shit.
Yeah.
And some of those are just like, I'm gonna play this when I have co-op people for it, like Biped and Battle Block
Yeah.
and Castle Crashers. I like some of these I've been reducing because they're just like, okay, these aren't things that are going to have a clean enough break where I can say I beat them, that I
Yeah.
want to put them on a list of things I want to beat. And I think I might take Castle Crashers off there for that reason. Because I already beat that on Xbox Live Arcade.
Retro.
Like a lot. It was one of like 3 games I owned on Xbox Live Arcade. The 3 games were Dust and Elysian Tale, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and Castle Crashers. And I already 100% had Dust on PC, and then realized that the fucking creator of that game has some problems.
Ah.
Leroy making excuses in the fucking mod chat.
There are no excuses for being agreed with by Thaya.
And my reply was, I will shoot the messenger.
Right, we need 36 more, so that should be like 6 minutes.
Yeah. 3?
We have 3 assemblers making 2 per minute each. So it's.
Oh, you need 36 more. I didn't
Yeah.
hear you say the 30 in front of the 6. I just heard 6, and I'm just like, that's not how math works.
Oh wait, I can't just quickly check the MAM now because it's not here
Yep.
anymore. We just moved it.
You can build a new man. They're not unique.
Yeah, but you have all the stuff that was stacked next to it as well.
No, I put it in the box next to the man.
Okay. How do we kill 6 minutes?
It's a mystery. I've been thinking about the design philosophy of achievements because of retro achievements,
Yep.
and it's
It's all
it's
bad in a
nightmare.
mess, basically.
Yeah, and I especially thought of it because like FF6, the specific patch I'm gonna be playing has achievements enabled,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that's kind of irritating. Which is, you know.
How many of them are bad achievements?
Watch the snowfield scene without skipping. Destroy Wilk's armored shell. There's 101 of them, to be fair.
Jesus Christ.
So watch the snowfield sheen. I'm having a day. I said that because shell shocked is the next fucking achievement, and I had that open. Destroy Wilk's armored shell.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Elixir and a clock. Steal a mithril knife while protecting Terra. Trigger hidden scene shortly after escaping Figaro Castle, which is just like the use magic in a fight. Ride a chocobo. Do Aura Bolt. Refuse Banon's offer 3 times. Spend too much time on the river. Use fire on Ultros. Make Banon ride a chocobo. Get in the way of Science Fury. Have 2 ghosts in your party at once. Do the suplex train. Some fucking thing with Cyan. Deliver all the letters and items on behalf of the wounded soldier in Mobliz and receive the Tintinnabulum. Negotiate lock scenario without stealing any clothes. Steal air lancet from tunnel armor. Never use runic and win in lock scenario. Engage in only 1 battle during Kefka's raid on Narsh. Okay. Use a chainsaw. Perform the play without reviewing the script. Fuck up the play as much as possible. Kill as many rats in the rats in the rafters. Kill as many as you can. Flawless performance on opening night of the Opera House. Find a way to escape the battle with Ifrit and Shiva. Steal a Tempest from number 128. Pilot the airship. Save Mog. A bunch of these are like fight ex-boss with certain things without death moves. Do the best you can at the banquet. Have zombie Cyan escort Terra through the cave to the sealed gate. Yeah, no, it's just like a whole bunch of shit. Defeat low level game. Clear the game with no character exceeding level 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Got a dash. Equip sprint shoes. Have Strago and Realm wear Tabby, Chocobo, Mogul, Nutkin, or Behemoth suits. Have Realm dress up in a Moogle suit. Double Dragoon. Equip Dragoon boots and Dragon horns on Edgar and Mog at the same time. Like, it's just a whole bunch of shit. And just like witness a hidden scene that reveals X about the character. Witness X dream, win a cat hood. And it's just like, fucking. This is all really boring. Like, I'm straight up, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna delete the game from my fucking retro achievements profile. because you can just do that, and God bless them. At least I'm pretty sure you can.
I shall pray you are right,
Yes.
for your own sake.
Game. Yeah, you can reset specific achievements or just the entire game. No, that's reset game progress.
I'm gonna do this.
Up.
How did these end up at the wrong height relative to one another? Maybe they are built on different starting levels. How very annoying. Wookie noises.
Hmm. I...
So daisy. Oh, that one actually needs to be properly covered. Zoop.
Yeah.
I think I really want to do for this end of the master storage building is trick the game into letting me build the wall one unit back so that there is a slight overhang at the end of the building. It's really awkward to arrange. How would I have to do it? Thoughts? That.
Anyway, I don't know if I can actually delete the game from my thing, which sucks, but also, like, whatever. My profile already says fucking no gods, no kings, no unfun masters, because they're all a bunch of discourse about fucking whether people should be able to easily get masters in fucking achievement. It's just like, let people have fun. Let people enjoy things. Like, to give you a sense of how bad the thing, there is a specific bonus set of achievements for Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky FC for the PlayStation Portable that only works for playing through the game on a hacked save to be on New Game and not New Game Plus on Nightmare difficulty. There are 3 people who fucking did this. There are 3 people who
so
ever talked about it.
unnecessary.
Yes.
you're going to have to change to that because otherwise you'll look weird.
Anyway, yeah, it's... I don't... Like, I was looking at the Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced set,
Oh boy.
and the comments on this were like 95% complaints that the set had been revised. Because they were just like, oh, the past set was too easy.
Oh god.
So, yeah, like, so now it's awful shit like, okay, play the game. Understandable. Completing the missions for the main story, you're already dropping to like 10% of people get through the game. But then like every single other achievement is just like, oh, get your battle count to 10, 100, 200, and 500. That's a fucking slog. That's not a fun achievement to get.
Yeah.
And here's how bad it is. Battle count is 10 plus. 10 battles, 3%. 100 plus is 1.6%. Yeah. And it's like that all the way down. It's just like battle count, get to 500. Combat stat, get to 70 plus. Magic stat, 70 plus. Smithing, craft, appraise, gather, negotiate, track, 70 plus. All of these are sub 1%. Clan level 99 plus, 0.7%. A fuck ton of different, like, get a rare item thing. Okay, 1.2%. Recruit these extra NPCs. Cool, 0.8%. It's just like, even the single issue people are just like, I don't want to fucking play this game again because you broke all the flags for the last set, and now I gotta start my 60-hour deep file over again.
Yeah.
It's just like, fucking good lord. And the dev who did it was just like, it's not my fault that you gotta do it again. It's just like, it literally is. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But the whole thing just made me think about the design philosophy of achievements, and it's just such a mess.
Yep.
And like I'm more and more like, I'm okay with achievements, but I need them to have some actual underlying philosophy unifying them. Like, I think I'd said this on Twitter, but like, I would love if achievements had like, if they were grouped into like, okay, completing the game gets you like the bronze achievement overall, like the bronze trophy if we're going by PlayStation standards, and then like developer designated challenges are little silver trophies that build up to a big silver trophy. That would be cool. And then like gold for like for like extra out of the way stuff that's like either kind of a slog but we think adds to the game, or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
With like a platinum when you get all of them, but it's not structured like that. It's just all fucking freeform. It's fucking jazz, and it's awful. It's not even good jazz. Like, the most inventive thing that achievements have done is, like, using them to denote that your save file got deleted in, like, near. Because, like, that's, like, an external mark on your completion that you will have outside of the save. Which is, like, the whole... Like, that's the peak! Otherwise, it's just arbitrary markings or stupid challenges.
Yep.
Oh my god, Halo Infinite got the ear helmet and Zen is hyped as fuck.
The ear
That's
helmet?
good. Yeah, there's ears.
Oh boy.
I'll post it in VTubes.
Something like approximately that. And that and that. Does it look better if I put in oops.
That's a hell of a headline.
Dare I ask?
We could have both died. Woman who gave birth in coma tells pregnant anti-vaxxers don't risk it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a hell of a headline.
Twitter, please.
Oh wait, that one there needs to be one of those. Wait,
Anyway, yeah, I'm glad The Witcher's second coming isn't as loud as the first. I can ignore it mostly.
Mercifully, I've heard almost nothing about the Wheel of Time adaptation. Even though that's now been showing for like weeks.
I don't even like. I just don't. I don't know that anyone younger than like 25 cares about it.
Well, I would have said the same for Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones got sold to people.
Yeah, by HBO. Amazon is not doing great on that front.
Yeah. Good. It's a preferable outcome to the game, to the show accidentally being the next Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
or deliberately being the next Game of Thrones, which is clearly what it was supposed to be.
It was certainly trying. Yeah.
It's the wrong kind of misogyny.
This is your dad's misogyny. No, wait, that's the wrong marketing slogan. This ain't your dad's misogyny is the one that sells.
Yeah, well, quite.
This is the misogyny that fucks.
Jesus Christ, no.
That was the Game of Thrones pitch.
I guess it was.
Looks also at The Witcher.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
God, we live in a time.
We live in a society, unfortunately.
Is that right? I can't tell if that's right or not.
Yeah, the whole thing was like, I don't this take is a zillion times too hot for Twitter, but like I might be able to get away with it here because it's just us, no one else is watching, it's only the cool kids here. The whole thing with like The Witcher and women is that it does the fascist thing where they're at once too powerful and also infinitely weak,
Yeah.
which is just like not how you want to treat half the population of any population.
Yeah.
but like that's how it just approaches women. So every time I'm like, I see people going, what do you mean The Witcher hates women? So many of them are like major movers and shakers, and I'm just like, yes, but also they're part of a secret conspiracy to rule the world. That's not like me reading into things, that's the plot of the show. And the game and the books and everything, when it's not busy moralizing about fucking a lesbian going on a crack bender with her fucking girlfriend. God, I hate that fucking book. That would be like a cool thing in a good fantasy book, but no, it's just like, look at this fucking little girl who doesn't know how to be an adult yet. I'm mad. I'm always going to be mad about The Witcher.
Yep. You earned it.
Every time I see someone say the books were better, I'm like,
I read 'em,
congratulations on your
no.
cis penis. God. I don't need to get drunk to start talking shit. So me while tipsy is probably not something that should be streamed. Oh God.
It isn't quite finished, but you think this front for the storage building looks alright?
Yeah. From what I saw when I was in there, yeah.
Cool.
You could probably do with having like yeah, you got a front like little walkway that you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna put something to like bring that. Probably, I'm not sure it'll quite go over the miners. I can't remember what I set the height of the floor to, but I will fill it in properly. I should go and see whether we've produced enough Christmas shit yet.
Bless you.
Also, we should stop streaming soon so that I can blow my nose properly.
Ugh. We need to get you a stream deck so you can just have a mute button that isn't super annoying to hit.
Yeah. Or just find the people who are really into VTuber sneezes and provide their dream content.
They're into big VTuber sneezes. they're into sneezes for who they're attached to, unfortunately.
Yeah. Also, I don't think my like enormous Goliath bark sneezes are what they're into.
If it was coming out of like a HoloLive, it would be a Gatmoe point. But
It's true.
This dragonfly barked at me. What the fuck? Get the fly swatter.
Hello, Zombie Claire. Books are in Polish. When they haven't now been translated, but like the
Yeah, they've been translated for a while.
translations
Both
are not necessarily any
unofficially-
more worth reading.
Yeah, both officially and unofficially. They've been in English for quite a while. The translation from Polish to English does not cure it of its Catholicism. You got plenty of stuff. I'm gonna finish the arch over the secondary bus with all the fucking computer shit on it.
Okay.
Just because I got fucking nothing else to do. I don't have steel beams. Damn.
There are some stacks of steel beams around in various places.
Yep. I left some,
Fuck.
so I'm aware.
Oh, there's the wreaths. Actually, pick them up, please. There we go. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? One thing that didn't get planned into the construction of this facility was an effective way to get from one end of it to the other.
Nope. Sure didn't.
And particularly to get from like the forecourt into the actual building.
Mm-hmm. One of these days, we're gonna have to like have a third person host a world, and then both of us connect to it to see if that fixes all of the connection issues we have forever.
Ideally, someone on the East Coast, I guess,
Yeah.
or I don't know, maybe the westernmost point of Africa.
Yeah.
Also need to design the redesign the walkways around the storage bus better so that I actually use them. Because at the moment there are very few places to enter the storage bus from where it's natural to go up onto the walkways.
Yeah. I don't have silica either. What the fuck? Whatever, I'll get the walls.
There's bags and bags of silica in the remnants of the original storage system.
Yep.
So much silica.
Fall damage.
The fun thing about the master storage bus is that the main arterial conveyor to supply that facility runs alongside of it, so you can slide jump along that and get absolutely ridiculous speed.
Yep. Aluminum eventually. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we're gonna destroy this rip. And also,
now I should be able to do the milestone. Right.
yay.
We see you when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We know if you've been productive or not, so be efficient for goodness sake.
Shut up, Ada. Oh my god, it wants us to produce 500 fucking stars.
Yep.
I think I'm going to call the stream that. And
Fair.
I'll finish saving Christmas off stream and post photos or something.
What a sentence. I'll climb down off this roof.
Probably wise. Anyway, thanks for the company. Tomorrow I'm doing more, definitely a Halo game.
Yep.
Are you streaming again today or tomorrow?
Today I was going to, but then I realized that would be
Alright, you're
either interrupt
in Evilise Hell again. Not Evilise.
Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm doing Mass Effect.
Different kind of hell.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wrap it up there then. Good night.